Alright guys, what's up? We are over on the dblegends.net page. Shout out to Hydros on Twitter for the leaks. Or not the leaks, but just, I guess, uploading this data to the page now. Because now we can take a look at our long-awaited tag Goku and Piccolo. I believe they can do really good. I hope they look good. Here, let me see if I can turn on max stats somewhere. I mean, the stats don't really matter. This is like as if they were level like 0, I believe, so it shouldn't matter. There we go, max stats. 170s to defenses. Mid 250s for. I'm guessing this is probably without arts boosting, because with arts boosting, it should be about 13,000 more. Yeah, I mean, they're more blast oriented, sure. Blast movies, though? I don't know about that one. 23.88% there. They're on a lot of tags, and they have a lot of... Let's see. Reverse element factors, double strike. Okay, it looks like they're going to be very good comboers. I believe, yeah, we're on the Piccolo side. So Piccolo starts it off, switch ability. Reverse own element factors, draw a special arts card. I believe that is your green card. Restore health by 15%, 15% to damage inflicted activates once. Max switch gauge, obviously. Now this is where it really matters. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts, or when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. Charges switch gauge by 100, activates once, so you'll be able to go right into Goku. I'm assuming that's where they get their cover null. 110% damage inflicted, 70% damage reduction. No key recovery. They have extra damage against Saiyan or Sun family. No key recovery, but they have more than one way to get card draw speed. I don't know. Minus 10 to blast arts cost, plus 15% to health restore. Good. Effects reswitch when switching to Goku, so maybe Goku's the combo right here. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield or enters the battlefield via tag switch. Restores own ki by 35, 80% damage inflicted activates 1, reduces impact damage received by 10% for 10 counts. Reduces enemy ki by 15, randomly destroys 1 enemy card, seals enemies rising rush for 3 counts. I would have liked if it was 5, just because you kill a card, you reduce ki, then they're pretty, like, let's say they pop their main and they only get 1 card that the ult is, then they can't just, like, I don't know, try to do a drop combo tech for it, because that will come back faster than you think, but it'll also be locked longer than you think if you're on the offense. I guess that could be good. Applies the following effects to self every 3 counts when this character is on the battlefield. When this character enters the battlefield or enters the battlefield by attack switch. Restores ki by 15. That's the it's actually a better version of the old Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta from the Tournament of Power. The yellow LL one. 10% to damage inflicted, up to 40, so you have to work for it. Oh, and you stack special move damage. This character's not an LF character, by the way. Let's see. Effects reset when character switch, or attack switching. Applies the following effects to self upon landing a strike. Randomly draws 1 new card. Activation counts resets when character switch or when attack switches. Okay, so you'll always get a new card. Restores health by 3%. Okay, that's actually not bad. And then they stack damage. Okay, good. Second passive. Strike cover change, which is comboable with the blue. The following effects occur when enemy performs cover change while this character is on the battlefield. They get their card draw speed. They get 30 counts, or 30 ki, I mean. They seal special move arts, which can't be used for 5 seconds. Seals 1 card. So you'll guaranteed seal special moves, and you'll seal an additional card. That means if Gogeta cover changes, they cannot be hit with the blue. They're guaranteed not being hit with the blue. I actually like that. Applies the following effects to self every time an enemy uses an arts card while this character's on the battlefield. They get more damage for 20 counts, which is up to 20%. And then they get T recovery up to 20% as well. Now this is just using an arts card. I guess it would be bad if it was landing an arts card, because their defenses are not that great. The following effects occur when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character's on the battlefield. Activates once. Okay. Oh, okay. So this resets. So you'll lower card draw speed, lower key. So what? When you cover change with this character and you don't get the special cover change, you'll reduce 40 key. You'll lower card draw speed. You'll destroy a card and you'll seal some cards as well. That's good. That's actually a lot of disrupts. So right here. Oh wait, no, this is when the enemy performs a cover change. So you won't seal any cards, but you'll reduce a great amount of key. You'll reduce card draw speed, and you'll destroy a card. That's actually really good. And that happens every time, no matter what. Cancels enemy buff. Cancels enemy buff effects when enemy uses Ultimate Arts, Awakened Arts, or Rising Rush while this character is on the battlefield. Activates 3 times. Count is shared between Piccolo and Goku. The ability is his movies, Regen, or Sun Family. I'm glad they put Sun Family last. Blast attack and defense, and then additional strike attack. No blast armor. They have cut penetration on the blast upon activate, and it's 20%. So 4 cards and you're cleanly cutting through anyone's defenses. That is insane. Applies the following effects to self upon activation with the green. Demonic Roar. Restores. Oh, this is an AoE, right? Yeah. And they get the cover null here for Piccolo. You get additional 25% damage. Restores key by 40. And you get a card. Huh, okay. Deals massive impact damage. Applies the following assault. That's 20%. And then you reduce it. Okay, so this is always going to hit pretty hard. Okay, Piccolo looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and check out the Goku side. There we go. Attack switch to Piccolo. You get the special. Okay, so I don't think that's shared, so it activates once for each. Heal, and then get some damage. This guy also doesn't have key recovery. That is weird. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield or enters the battlefield. Restores on key by 35, reduces impact. So it's the same level of disrupts. Okay. Plus the following effect every 3 times. That's the same. That looks to be the same as well. Well, actually, card into card right there. I think, no. I think that was there, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this all looks the same. I guess it might be the arts card effects that happen. Same there. Damage cut pen, or cut penetration. Destroy all of your enemies. But notice that doesn't say activates a certain amount of times. It'll just always destroy enemy special art cards. Charges on switch gauge by 60. That was okay. So Goku can get Vanish Restore. Gets 25% damage inflicted and gets cover null for 10 counts. Okay, deals massive impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. That's the same. Draw a special arts card on hit. Activates twice. Was that on Piccolo? Actually, let's. Goku is red. Oh, red and reverse red. Okay, we are overdue for another. Red LF. Yeah, that is on Piccolo. Okay. They look pretty decent. I don't think they're gonna be meta defining. Do they look top 10 to me? Bottom 10. If these stats are final, they do have a very high base health stat. That is a very high base health stat. It looks like they're a defense type. I didn't really check. I don't know if I can check here. It looks like they're a defense type though. And if they are, then they have like just no. I don't think they're a defense type, but if they are, I mean, I don't see them better than CMZ. They're not replacing CMZ on Region. They're replacing Beast on Sun. They're replacing Beast on Sun Family. They're not replacing the red on, or They are replacing the red on... Broly feels better, I think. Not CMZ. Fucking range, red. Oh, no, they're ranged. Okay. So they're not actually a defense type. I don't know then. Maybe they're an honorable... They could be better than Shin. It just depends. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and check out. Okay, we are over at Garlic Jr. now. His stats look really good. He's a transforming character, and he's purple, by the way. He's the defense type. His defenses look around the same as... Hold on. Let me check something. Because his stats for, like... I don't think these characters can't be final, right? I don't know. Because this is dblegends.net. I'm pretty sure this is always subject to change. Until it's on Legend Space. But I hope that I'm probably reading something wrong. Maybe he's not arts boosted here, which if he is, those are very high defenses. That would push him to damn near, I think that's actually like, that's pretty much 190k to double defenses, which is really good. Transform into Super Garlic Jr. Destroy all of your own cards and draw 4 strike cards. Is this good? Is this good? It depends. Like if you're going against who would be good going against? I mean, I guess if it's like the Vegeta side of fusing Super Vegito. Who else has a blast cover? I guess Beast, Red Beast, if you're running into him, and maybe I don't know who has a blast cover change in this day and age, right? I don't think anyone else does. So like, I guess if like they're the only ones on the bench, then sure you're fine. But without getting like any form of cover null, you probably don't want to pop that main. Restores health by 30, that's huge. And key by 80, that's also huge. Cancels on attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. That means you can't be paralyzed when you pop your main. Flicks all in. Okay, there it is. That makes more sense. That's really smart. Okay, so now this looks a lot stronger. Capacity for follow. Oh, capacity for tyranny. Read, Dwayne, read. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 100%, reduced by 70, 40%. Why do they do this? You don't give key recovery to the character who needs to... I don't know. Okay, this is actually really good. He's purple, so he's not threatened by Super Baby 2. He's not threatened... Who's another yellow really using, right? I mean, I guess he can't just get, like, boned by that fat fuck, Shenron, Rage. If this character is the leader... I don't like that I can see this. Because, like... Now that I'm thinking about it, if you have this on an Ultra, you're looking at 30% damage, 30% key recovery. That's pretty much it. But when you go down here, what does that tell you? They're going to start putting buff effects or attribute upgrades on later slotted rounded characters. So let's say if UG4 had a passive, if this character's in the leader slot plus, or like, I don't know, nullify abnormal conditions, nullify attribute downgrades, and then also nullifies a special action that happened when changing cover for 5 additional counts. Like what if there was something like that on UG4 where he just popped in, he had those extra abilities. Or like with Ultra Golden Frieza. Ultra Golden Frieza enters the battlefield with 15% more health. Or restores himself by 15% because he's the leader. But that's really good. But now you have to put him in the later slot somewhere. Is he regeneration? He is. Okay, and he's powerful opponent. Okay. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores own key by 20. 80% damage inflicted. Shortens ally sub count by 1. That can be stacked, by the way. I don't know if that's a permanent effect or not. It probably is, I'd say. or no, it isn't. Inflicts all enemies with the attribute downgrade plus or minus 10% to strike and blast arts power for 5 counts. That's really good. Ooh, I know why they did this. They do not want this character getting one shot by Gogeta. They do not want this character getting one shot by Gogeta. Does he heal? If he heals somewhere on entry, that's huge. When he switched to standby, randomly destroys 1 card or randomly draw 1 new card. So he's a baby support. Shortens own sub count by 5. 50%. Okay. Okay, hold on. So this is being applied to the Goku and Piccolo. They're regen in movies. I don't think this doesn't make up for their lack of key recovery, but it will help. But that means you're forced to run Garlic Jr. next to them. And then who's gonna be your third character? Fucking, I don't know what. You have a red, reverse red, so you don't need a green, so it can't be Dragon Fist. This guy's a defense type, so it doesn't really matter. Your third, I mean, you have a red, reverse red, technically. So you have a red, green, and you have a purple. Maybe Ultra Frieza, I think. Ultra Frieza could probably do good from this. Maybe Ultra Broly could probably be good if you have a blue or a yellow, like a yellow. Who could rock? I mean, they're all regions, so you could technically rock Super Baby too. That might be my team actually. I want to try that team with this. Anyways, has a blast cover change. Okay, so. Back to when I was saying, like, if you had a blast cover change against the boys, then this is... Or against this guy, then you're fine to just pop your transformation and beat the shit out of his team. Restores health by 3% plus 10% damage inflicted for 20 counts. Oh, this is when he uses an arts... Every time the enemy uses an art card. Following effects occurred based on the type of... Okay. Used by the enemy. Striker Blast inflicts... Okay, minus 30% to key recovery. Special arts reduced... I love that. Imagine your opponent uses a green at 0, and then they get... I don't know how much... let me check how much Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gets on his green card. He gets 50, so he will only get 20. He will only have enough to do 1 or 2 cards, and that's if they're both strikes, which is huge, because literally, like, if he does it at 0, he has enough for 1. If he does it at 50, he has enough for like 3 maybe, which is really good. Shortens own... Oh wait, hold on. Restores ally health by 10%. Okay, if it's a special move. Restore or awakened arts. Okay. Ultimate Awaken. One sub count by 4. So they've learned that 3 isn't enough. Shorten's own. Oh wait, so it's 8. And you can cancel buff effects with Goku and Piccolo in the field. They just need to be able to tank it. Saga's regen or powerful opponent. I like that powerful opponent is last. You stack up strike and blast damage for allies. Okay, that's huge. For 10 counts. I don't see no way to get cover and all. Am I crazy? He doesn't have a way to get cover and all, does he? No. Not yet, at least. Green takes away a DragonBall, destroy all of your enemy strike arts cards, so you're free to go for a tackle. It's just like with Goku Frieza when they sealed strikes. Deals massive impact damage. Restore. Oh, you get to double vanish with it. Okay. And 30% special move. Plus 20% to cost for 20 counts. I wish that could not be canceled. That'd be amazing. We'll check out him transformed. Okay, Tenacious Ultimate Physique. After transforming, you get 20% extra damage inflicted, 40% strike damage inflicted, reduces impact and explode, that's huge, by 10%, which cannot be canceled, 30% to health restoration for 40 counts, restores health by 25%. Okay, so you get into... That's... Okay. So it cancels buff effects, lowers card. Okay. Okay, is this a mini 17 situation here? Nullifies unfair. And then you get this for 5 counts. I feel like this should have been tied to entering the battlefield. That would have been huge. Let's see. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer. Okay, so combo machines here. Shorts key by 40, shortens outlet step count by 1. -1 to card draw speed level for 5 counts. Is that worded differently? Maybe not. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -10% to power and then -1. Okay, so that's the same. Well, at least that last part's the same, I think. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. 15. Okay, that's the same. Ooh. This is a baby 17 situation for 4 timer counts. Do you guys know how long that is? He's gonna be a combo machine. Do you guys know how long that is? Like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when he enters, he gets it for 5. Oh my god. Applies the following effects to self-punch, strike cards. 20% to strike. Okay, so you'll get it 3 times, but only for 5 counts. I wish it could not be stacked. That'd be nice. But you get basically the 60% for 15 is what they're looking at. So they want you to chain those together. Still see no way for cover null, but we're not to the green yet. Still have. Oh, now he has a strike cover change. Okay, restores health by 10% after enemy attack is over. The following effects occur every time this character uses an arts card while this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by. Okay, so we can restore health 20. Oh. Okay, so it'll be by 6% for 7 times. That's 42% of his health. I don't know, guys. Is that healing good enough? 10% to damage inflicted for 25 counts. He wants to stay on the field and a reduced key by 5. That's really good. That's the merge Zamasu effect right here. Based on the type of arts. Okay, that's the same. Okay, that stays the same. He has blast armor on his strikes when he transforms. That's real good. Here we go. 10 counts and will cancel buff effects as well. So this is a melee green. So let's say Gogeta's charging at you with this ult with a full unique gauge. Like let's say they try to still do the Vegito blue tech, right? If you pop this green, it won't kill Garlic Jr. That's crazy. That's real good. Or like, what's his name's Rush? Fusing Super Vegeto's Rush. He can cancel that. Applies the following. Okay, that's the same. Okay, in my opinion, as of now, I'd say Garlic Jr. looks a little bit better, but we will have to wait till we get in game, which is in about 50 minutes from now. So I will see you guys then.